From 5 News, this is breaking news.
All right, we want to update you now on breaking news that we have been reporting on for the last 2 hours or so. It's been about 2.5 hours since reports of a plane crash in South Washington County. It lost altitude in south part of the county. We just spoke with authorities there who gave us some new information about the aircraft itself, how many could be on board, and how many were actually on board. Now, this took place just north of Winslow in the Brentwood area off Old Highway 71, just east of I-49. A call came in about 10 till 1 this afternoon. They still have not found that airplane just yet, despite a number of folks who were on the ground looking for this plane crash and helicopters in the air making circling the area looking for any sign of a plane crash. 5 News reporter Micah Wilson has been out there just shortly after this call came out at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Micah, what else have you found out there from Washington County Sheriff's deputies?
Well, Darren, you see all the crews here behind me. It is a lot of first responders here, but I want to talk about the new information that you were talking about. We do know the type of plane that they are looking for as they're still searching for it. It is a King Air 90 aircraft. Now, that can hold up to 8 people. However, we are told just one person was aboard the plane, and that one person is the pilot that we know is on the plane. Now, we do know that around 12:34, they did ping a cell phone in the area a little east of where the staging location is. We do know that, but this specific plane, I want to give details of what it looks like while you take a look at some video. The specific plane is white with gold striping on it. We're still looking for it here, but as you're probably looking at right now, you're looking at who is all here. We have people from the Washington County Sheriff's Office, as well as Arkansas State Police, Central EMS, as well as West Fork and Farmington Fire. They've been out here for about 2 hours looking for this plane near Highway 71 in Oak Grove Road. We know that the plane was coming from 3 hours rather, excuse me. We know that the plane was coming from the Mississippi area. Washington County Sheriff's Office, they did confirm that the Fort Smith Airport Air Traffic Control reported the possible plane crash. We also heard that neighbors also called in on the crash. We heard from one neighbor who said that they heard the plane sputter and then they heard a loud explosion. We also know that there are several helicopters above looking for the plane. We have Blackhawks out here, as well as we have a Mercy Airline out here looking for this plane. However, the latest update that we do have from them is they have still not found that plane. But again, we do know that this plane is a King Air 90. It can hold up to 8 people on here. However, we just know that one pilot was aboard the plane. And again, they did ping his cell phone east of the staging location that we are at right now, I believe on Miller Road. But for now, we're live here in West Fork, covering News Where You Live, in Washington County, covering News Where You Live. Michael Wilson, 5 News.
All right, Micah, just real quick, you mentioned that they pinged his cell phone. Are they headed to where that ping was actually tracked?
Yeah, Darren, they've been searching for this area. They've been searching that for a while. It is a large area here. I want to describe the area for you. You do know it is cloudy out here. They said that's not impacting anything, but they say all these trees, that is impacting their search. They're also reaching out to neighbors to see if they're asking them to search to see if they found any plane parts or anything in the area. But they have been searching that area. It is a fairly large area, but they have been searching. Again, they have several crews in the air as well as on the ground. I would say probably a dozen agencies here looking for a person, but we do know, again, just the pilot on board of this plane. He was coming from the Mississippi area.
All right. Micah, thanks. Of course, we'll hear from Micah coming up in about 30 minutes or so on your 5 News First at 4, along with Catherine Gilker. Again, a plane still looking for this King 90 aircraft that supposedly crashed at about 10 till 1 this afternoon. They have been searching in the Brentwood area between Brentwood and Winslow since. And as you heard Micah say, that the aircraft could hold up to 8 people, but this time they're confirming to us that only one person was on board, and that, of course, was the pilot. They have still not found that plane just yet. We'll, of course, have all the information, the latest information that takes place in the next 30 minutes or so. All of this other information we just passed along came down in the last 20 minutes. So this is a very fluid situation there. New information is coming in almost by the minute. We'll have the very latest on this today on your 5 News First at 4. We'll see you then.